Hello, Spyder Wayne here, and this will be a fairly short video, I hope. It's about a recall that I just learned about yesterday. Okay, so I just learned about this yesterday, as I said, and I learned from a new friend that I have. His name is Mark. He's about to become a new Spyder owner, and looking forward to riding Spyders with you, Mark, when you finally get yours. So anyway, Mark did send me some information on this recall, and I hadn't heard about it. And I did some research, and there's a number of sites out there that have information on this, but I didn't see any YouTube videos. So I thought, you know what, I'll do a quick video, and just to help get the information communicated, just spread the news. So the two websites that are of the most relevance to this recall are BRP Can-Am's on-road website itself, and yes, there is a recall showing on there, and the other one is from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, so the NHTSA. So that's where all recalls must be registered. I'm going to start with the NHTSA website and the information I found on there. So the recall is entitled on their website as "Brake Light May Stay Illuminated." So this isn't really about whether or not the Spyder can stop. It's whether or not the inattentive drivers behind you are getting the message that you're slowing down or stopping. So apparently what the problem is with this switch is it'll come on and then it won't turn off. So the summary goes on to state that Bombardier Recreational Products Incorporated, that's BRP, is recalling certain 2020 to 2023 Spyder RT and 2022 to 2023 Ryker motorcycles. So this recall does not affect the F3s. The brake lights may stay illuminated even if the brake pedal is not pressed. As such, these motorcycles fail to comply with Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standard number 108. The remedy listed on the NHTSA website says, depending on the model, dealers will replace the brake light switch, adjust the brake light switch, and or add a spring to the brake light switch as necessary, free of charge. Owner notification letters are expected to be mailed April 18th. So that's still over 3 weeks away. So this came out on March 17th. That's 11 days ago. So that's the NHTSA website. Going to BRP's Can-Am on-road website, they have a little more information. It starts off, their recall is titled, "Brake Lights May Stay Illuminated, Increased Risk of Crash." What is the potential problem? Well, potential contamination or component friction in the brake light switch may cause the brake lights to stay illuminated, even when the brake pedal is not pressed. If the brake lights remain illuminated, it can fail to alert other motorists of the rider's intentions to slow down or stop and increase the risk of a crash. So when this letter comes out, because on their website it's listed in the form of the letter that will go out, so it says, what should you do? Well, you're to contact immediately your authorized BRP Can-Am dealer and schedule an appointment to have the safety recall performed on your vehicle. BRP will repair at no cost. So it goes into three different categories here. The first one is for the model year 2020 and 2021 RTs. Mine is a 2020. The repair is to replace the brake light switch, then adjust the brake light switch, and then to add a spring to the brake light switch. The procedure should take less than 2 hours. The next category is for certain 2022 and certain 2023 RTs. The repair is to add a spring to the brake light switch. That's all it says. And that procedure should take less than an hour. And then for certain Rykers, for the model year 2022 and 2023, the repair is to adjust the brake light switch and to add a spring to the brake light switch. And that procedure should take less than an hour. So it really will depend on, I guess, what switch went into which vehicle. And for anybody who owns any of these, all you have to do is go to the BRP website, go to the safety recall section on their website. There's a place to punch in your VIN number. And when you do so, it'll list any open, not resolved recalls for your particular vehicle. They close this by stating, if you choose to ride your vehicle before the repair, please verify that the brake lights are illuminating properly before you ride and that the brake lights should be turned off when the brake pedal is released. But what concerns me is this. Going back to the NHTSA website, they have a number on here that's quite big, and it says the potential number of units affected, 34,457. That's a lot of brake switches. The last thing that BRP mentions is parts will be gradually available starting from April 3rd. I'm not comfortable with that gradually available, and will be released progressively upon availability. So it sounds like they're not going to have all the the new switches available, or the springs, or whatever else they're doing here, all at once. And I can see that's a lot of them. So I may not be able to get this recall resolved when I take this in for service in April if they don't have the part yet. But I will check with my dealer on that. So that's about it. I just wanted to do my part and help get this information out there. Like I said, I didn't find any YouTube videos on this, so I hope if this even reaches one person that didn't know about the recall, then I'm happy with that. Hopefully everybody will hear about it that's impacted by this recall. Anybody that's on record with BRP, you'll get the letter. If you bought a used vehicle and they don't yet know who you are, that might be a problem for you for getting the letter. Doesn't mean you can't get the work done. You can. Whoever owns that vehicle, it's all going to be verified by the VIN number of the vehicle. So other than that, I hope this helps somebody. And until next time, please take care.